going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast, and this is episode number 77. 77. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed our mock draft last week and NBA playoff predictions. Um, hopefully, I think we're doing well.
The playoff predictions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I think so far everything's going pretty much according to plan. Like what people expect to happen, except for maybe one or two series, which we can go over when we talk about it. But um, yeah, I mean, it's getting a little heated up in the NBA playoffs. There's some fun games. Um,
yeah,
yeah, it's exciting stuff.
yeah. And just wait. We got the playoffs all the way until July.
Yeah, I mean, these uh these sports love to stretch the
3
playoffs.
months or 2.5 months from now,
Yeah, get
we'll
as
get a
much money
winner.
as you can for as long as you can.
We'll get a winner eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So NFL draft. Yesterday was the first round. We'll get into it. Best picks, worst picks, sleepers maybe. Um, the Bears made a good pick, I thought.
Yeah.
Um, the Niners traded,
Trade it out.
traded like 4 times. Um, and it's good. It's fine. They for their first round pick, they ended up getting like 3 picks, a third, fourth, and a fifth or something. So, um, not bad there. And we'll go through. Um, did we talk about Dexter Lawrence already or no? I thought we did.
No, but I think no, it happened I think right after our last episode where the Giants traded Dexter Lawrence straight up for the Bengals number 10 pick. So when we made the mock draft, obviously that trade wasn't in yet. But that was a huge trade, like straight up just a 10 for Dexter Lawrence. And Bengals are one of very few teams that didn't have a first round pick in this draft. So we'll see if it works out. But that gave the New York Giants two top 10 picks. Number five and number 10 draft.
Yeah.
So
Someone,
big, big trade.
people were saying that Joe Burrow gave the team an ultimatum, basically sign a defensive player or I'm leaving. So Joe Burrow got both of his wide receivers signed, and now got a defensive player signed. So
Yeah, it's just they refuse to sign Trey Hendrickson, and then they trade for
oh,
um, Dexter Lawrence, who is making a lot of money. So it was just like, okay, just why didn't they just pay Hendrickson? But um,
that's what Joe
as you can,
Burrow wanted. He wanted
yeah,
Henderson to be signed, and they only could only do one deal, and now he's gone and on the Ravens. So
and they could have had Hendrickson and a top 10 pick. Now they just have Dexter Lawrence. So. Uh,
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, because you can see basically everyone who we thought was going to be in top 10 ended up being top 10 except for Spencer Fano, um, and Jordan Tyson.
yeah,
But who fell? It was Ruben Bain Jr. fell out of the top 10. He dropped to 15
yeah.
to the Buccaneers, so the Buccaneers ended
Caleb
up getting
Downs maybe.
a good edge. Yeah, Caleb Downs dropped out of top 10. A lot of people thought he might even go top five, Caleb Downs, and then he ended up falling to the Cowboys. The biggest surprise was Ty Simpson going 13 to the Rams. I just think the Rams have the high pick, so they were like, we're not going to have a high pick next year, most likely. So let's just go and get someone who can take over for Matt Stafford, who uh, people have been thinking Matthew Stafford was going to retire for the past 2 or 3 years, and he's still out there uh, slinging it. So Ty Simpson's basically just going to be learning under Matthew Stafford for the next 2 years, probably.
Yeah, supposedly, if you didn't see already, the phone call with Sean McVay was very awkward with Ty Simpson. Um, Sean McVay did not like the pick. It wasn't his pick, it was the GM's pick. And because people think McVay is gonna quit in like 2 years, go to TV. call it quits. So um, we'll see what happens, but you know they are still the favorite to win the Super Bowl. And yeah, just an interesting pick. Interesting pick. It's just funny that
Yeah.
he's like, let's go, coach, let's do this. He's like, eh.
You're not going to be playing.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
yeah, get your nose in the playbook because
yeah,
you're
about
not going
that.
to be you're not going to be out there very much.
Yeah.
I guess Arbel Reese could be said to have fallen. A lot of people had him going two to the Jets, and then David Bailey ended up going. It was a toss between them two basically, but he fell to the Giants, and they're saying he's going to play middle linebacker, and he's seen more as like an outside linebacker edge guy. Um, and a lot of people were thinking like, if you're gonna get middle linebacker, why don't you just get the actual middle linebacker, Sonny Styles? Um, but hey, Arbel Reese was already seen as someone who's like very flexible. He can play a lot of different positions. Um, so we'll see if that works out for the Giants there.
Yeah. Very surprising that the Cardinals ended up not trading out of their pick at number three and just taking Jeremiah Love, which people think he's the best player in this draft. Um, Crazy. He's now the number one paid running back
Penny
without
Mill.
getting a single touch. So,
Yeah.
just insane. The Cardinals did just draft Carson Beck, which I guess that's their QB now. Um, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that he's he's a business, guy. He's gonna sell tickets. People are gonna want to see him. It's not a bad offense. I forgot they signed Tyler Algier. Um,
Yeah.
they have Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride. Um,
Yeah, I just think it's not like that. Like, how was that? I just don't think that was necessary. They have Trey Benson, Tyler Algier, like you said, they just signed. Do they still have James Conner? James Conner coming back from injury. He got injured. He's
yeah,
very injury prone, but I mean, when he plays, he's one of the better, at least power backs, goal line backs, um, in the league. Um, yeah, they have all those wideouts. Now, what you add Jeremiah Love, um, and who's going to block?
yeah.
Feel like that was a main problem. Who's going to
Uh,
stop the other team from scoring? Uh,
but they'll score
hey, they're going to have to
32.
score. They're going to have to score a lot.
Someone's got
But
to
who's going to
give
be
this.
throwing the ball? I guess,
Yeah,
like you said, Carson Beck, third round, picked in the third round, the third QB picked in the draft. Um, I don't remember if I said it in the last episode or if I just was talking about it with Patrick. It's like when the Raiders picked Alshon Genti. It's just, yeah, he's a great running back and he's probably going to be great. But like, what are you going to do with him?
yeah. It's
Like,
just I don't know. It's
it's
gotta be Bijan the first year or yeah Genti the first year. Bijan he's still kind of growing into the offense. Coaches still try to use him, but I don't know. It's hey I guess the third you know first or second best player in the draft and he was there at three and they just went for it.
and
Tennessee Cornell
maybe,
Tate or go ahead yeah
yeah, so maybe they did try to trade back. They just couldn't get anything and they decided to go best player available.
yeah.
Um, that's probably what it was. We're just gonna go best player available if we can't get a good offer for three. But yeah,
Noah and I both had the Titans getting a defensive player, and they went offense. Cornell Tate, number one wide receiver in this draft. Another, I think, just best available at the time, maybe, or they just wanted another weapon for Cam Ward in that offense. So, um,
yeah, it's one of those things. Like you're gonna be bad anyways, I guess. You have your franchise QB. Uh, go let him
defense
have some
was
fun, I
okay.
guess. Let him have some fun. Yeah, I
Defense
mean,
was
I
mid.
think Arvell Reese would have been a great spot there for them. They need an edge. They're like you said, their secondary wasn't completely awful last year. Their defense was showed some type of ability to keep them in games. Um, But yeah, maybe they just trust the defense and they're like, hey, let's get him the number two wideout or number one. Oh,
Yeah. Chiefs move up from the nine spot, trade with the Browns, and get Monsieur Delane from LSU. They got rid of McDuffie, so they really needed a cornerback. I don't think they had to trade up to get Delane, but
yeah, in the mock, I think I had him getting him at 9. Um, I don't know. I don't know if anyone in front would have picked him. 'Cause I think Saints dead set on Tyson no matter what. Probably, maybe they were thinking Washington takes him. That's why they had to go ahead. But um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they had some. They just had a feeling they had to get up there. But
yeah.
I like that pick for them. And they trade their top corner. They need another corner. So
Yep. Sony Styles going to Washington. Didn't know he was as tall as Megatron. Uh, just insane.
it's a
So
big
I
dude.
think yeah, he's gonna be a really good fit for Washington, who desperately needs that go-to guy on defense. Jordan Tyson, like we mentioned, Spencer Fano for the Browns. I don't know. Did we have Francis Mogwai? Wasn't he like the best tackle, and then they pick Spencer Fano? I don't know.
Yeah, I had Francis going 3 to the Cardinals, but I was also thinking they might trade back for him. Um, but I had Cardinals picking him, yeah, and then I didn't even have Spencer Fano on radar. But hey, these guys they do all the work. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, I don't know. But I would say the Giants, good two solid picks in the 5 and 10. Uh, you already have Jackson Dart, Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors, pretty set, and you just got John Harbaugh. So, Dallas did pretty well with their picking Caleb Downs. I'm gonna sneeze.
Yeah, a lot of people said Dallas won the first day, first round. Caleb Downs, huge. That secondary was really bad last year for the Cowboys, and Caleb Downs, potentially one of the top 5 best players in the draft, falling to 11. That's pretty solid. And then they also got an edge, Malachi Lawrence, later on, who is also a good defensive pickup. So they were probably one of the favorites.
I'd
Who
say the
else?
Jets also got a pretty good haul.
Yeah,
Um,
Sadiq, and then an edge.
Sadiq, and then I thought wide receiver. Didn't they?
Oh yeah, they got
Yeah,
two
Amar
offense and one
Cooper.
defense. Yeah. Amari Cooper, who a lot of people like him at wideout. They think he's one of the better receivers from the draft. Makai Lemon, fun story with Makai Lemon, where he was on the phone with the Steelers because the Steelers thought they were going to get him until the Cowboys traded back with the Eagles. Interdivision trade, jumped ahead of the Steelers, and Philadelphia was trying to call him when he was on the phone with the Steelers. So tough
Oh
break for the
yeah.
Steelers.
Yeah, also I heard that Makai Lemon is his personality is not great. So,
Yeah, they're saying that's why he fell to 20. He could have been uh they're saying he's just as good, if not better than Carnell Tate and Jordan Tyson. So we'll see how he does in Philadelphia. But also probably stamps AJ Brown leaving if it wasn't already a for sure thing.
yeah, it seemed like a for sure thing. Uh, People say the Chargers pick wasn't good. Um, Also the I think the Texans pick wasn't that good. Or uh Noah's Bears got a good
Yeah,
guy.
I like Dylan Thieneman, Skodux. Um they lost Kevin Byard in free agency, so they fill that spot. I don't know if Jaquan Brisker's gone or not, but they needed safety help. So I like that pick. White guy in the secondary, a white safety, and they're normally pretty good. The safeties when they're white.
Nice. And he's from Oregon, so yeah,
Yeah,
even
alumni.
better.
Let's go.
Uh, Casey Concepcion was supposed to, was one of the picks for the Niners, maybe. but they ended up just trading out. But
Casey had a great draft combine.
yeah, these guys, I'm not too sure. Jadarian Price never started a game for Notre Dame, and he got picked. And
I think
Seattle
that was the
needed another running back, so just
I think that was the first time two running backs from the same school got picked in the first round. So shout out to them. Shout out to Notre Dame. Um, how good was Notre Dame?
um, they missed the playoffs.
Yeah, so I thought. I don't know the numbers, but
I guess like
um,
Jadarian Price and Jeremiah Love, they were basically the same person. Like it wasn't like a speed power type thing. It was just speed,
it was the
all
same
around
type,
speed, same type of build and everything. Just Jeremiah Love was just a little bit better. But yeah, that's basically it from the first round. I would say the Jets have the probably best first round in their picks, and the worst probably had to be the Vikings.
Yeah, everyone was hating the Vikings. I guess Caleb Banks is like
Not good.
second to third round pick. People were
He-
saying
Yeah, he's good, but not first round
not
talent.
first, not 18th pick. Good. Um, and then I think Cowboys had the best first round, and then the worst I'd probably go with the Steelers, just because of the whole fiasco where they were set on the guy that they were picking, and I think they kind of had to just be like, okay, now what do we do? And then they went offensive tackle.
Also,
Um,
it was also worse that they played a hype video. They brought people out for this pick, and they pick a offensive tackle. I know that's what
I
you need. Those people are the cornerstone of the offense, but like,
I
just
don't know
not
why they
much
just didn't
hype.
pivot. I don't know why they didn't pivot to KC Conception. Like if they were really sold on wideout, why don't they go with KC there?
That's true.
So, but yeah, maybe they just got
The
they panicked a little bit.
the Steelers did
Who knows?
draft Drew Aller in the third round, I think. So they do have a QB. Um, was it third round?
Yeah, pick 76.
Yeah,
The fourth QB taken, I think. Yeah, Carson Beck was the first pick of the third. Um, we'll see how he does because he's gonna be behind.
Mason Rudolph, Will Howard. That's the QB room right
Is
now.
Rodgers isn't back?
No, not yet.
I think he'll probably come back for a
I
year
think he's gonna
because
come back with Mike
yeah,
McCarthy. It's good.
yeah, I think he'll come back for a year, end it with McCarthy, and yeah, like you said, it'll probably be between Drew Aller and who was last year's quarterback that they picked?
Will Howard.
Yeah, Will Howard. It's gonna be between them for the next year, unless they're awful and they
Do
get a top
we
pick.
do we place a bet and they go 9-8
All right, wait.
again?
Oh, I think I mean I would say they probably
Different head coach though.
yeah, no, I say no. I think they do worse. The streak's done.
Not the same vibe.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin gone. He was the guy that was keeping them above 500 or
Yeah.
at 500 before they added a game. Yeah, nothing really crazy, I don't think. After Eli Stowers is a cool pick there for the Eagles, the tight end who had an insane him and Sadiq uh were going crazy for the tight ends athletic wise. They're just going back and forth at all the athletic events at the combine.
Yeah.
So that could be fun to watch with the Eagles. See what they do with them.
Yeah, I think Goddard is out. Did he
Goddard's
retire?
done.
Or did he
I don't know.
I
I think
think
he's done now.
he's just done. I think he's off the team, I know that. I don't know what happened to him, but he's just out. But all right, first three rounds are done. On to the weekend for rounds 4 through 7. No more. Um, Still gonna be coverage, but not like rounds 1, 2, and 3. So, what do you think about Roger Goodell? just sweating. I guess it's a big controversy that he doesn't do handshakes anymore. He just daps up and hugs. I was like, I don't think it's really a big deal. I think that's just like,
It's it's what the
he's
kids
been
do.
doing it for a couple of years now, so I think it's just
Yeah,
expected.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, he's literally the commissioner. He can just do whatever he wants. Who cares?
Yeah. Um, Supposedly 300,000 people were at the draft night one, which is
In Pittsburgh, it's all of Pittsburgh.
yeah. They waited around until the 21st pick and they all left after. I don't know if
That's
you saw
yeah.
that photo, but half the crowd
No,
was
but
just
I mean,
gone.
also like I don't know, like this first draft is not really or first round is not really a huge thing this year. Like I feel
Next
like
year
this
is going to
is
be wild.
yeah, next year's gonna be hype. It's supposed to be one of the best drafts, especially QB wise. Like always, everyone says, yeah,
Arch
each year. Well,
Manning,
everyone knew this year was gonna be bad,
Dante
but
Moore,
yeah,
Trinidad Chambliss.
there's gonna be a lot of big names next year, wide receiver wise, QB wise. Um, we'll see. I mean, there's always people who make names for themselves during the season, like Jeremiah Love, who was gonna be a top running back anyways, but number three pick. Like, come on.
Yeah. Fernando
Uh,
Mendoza,
Fernando Mendoza. Didn't think number one overall pick, but hey, he made a number one
Heisman
overall
winner,
pick.
national champion.
Yeah.
Wild.
And you're gonna see a bunch of names drop out, like Drew Aller, Garrett Nussmeier. Who
Jeez.
even knows he's gonna get drafted? He was potential first round pick the 2 years before, and he decided not to come out. So a lot of crazy stuff happens every year.
Yeah. Always fun time. Gets us ready for NFL season in August. And yeah, that's it for the NFL draft, where
Yeah.
every team has hope.
It's basically when the new season starts. Everyone, all the football fans start to get excited again, get some hope that their team could be good with this new young group coming in.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna just go over, just see what's going on with the playoffs right now. I don't know, did Wimby play today or no?
No.
Yeah, Wimby got hurt. He was in concussion protocol, I believe. He fell face first because
That
he's
was
like a deer. He's a deer, right? Like he has no balance. It's long limbs.
Ooh.
Um, yeah,
Oh
it
man.
was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But um, yeah, I think when we first did it, I said Trailblazers are gonna put up a fight, and they might actually win it, especially if Wemby doesn't play. They were still playing the Spurs really well when Wemby was playing, so there's a good chance they can win the series. The
Yeah.
Nuggets are behind 2-1 against the Timberwolves, who won back-to-back games. Stole one at home against the Nuggets, so that was my one upset I think that I picked for this side.
Yeah.
Jokic got clamped by Gobert.
Oh man, what a fun matchup that is, huh?
Yeah,
Rudy
I
Gobert
mean, it's
versus
so random, bro.
Jokic.
Like Gobert is like I feel like Jokic usually plays Gobert really well. Like he's usually bullying him. But man, Gobert had a great game last game. So shout out to Gobert.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, Maybe a Damian Lillard sighting in Portland.
ooh.
Maybe,
If
maybe.
they get to the next round, you think
Whew.
he comes
Yeah,
out for a couple minutes, takes a
couple
step
threes.
back, half
Logo
court step
three.
back. Yep. Just a little
Uh,
homage to the good old times.
yeah, I think the biggest surprise is definitely the Lakers being up 3-0. I think they got that series on lock. I don't think KD plays the next game.
I don't even
Um,
think Luca plays the next game.
no, I wouldn't. I
Yeah.
mean, Marcus Smart looks pretty good out there.
Yeah, I think today was definitely the turning point game. Even though the Lakers were 2-0 up already, Rockets were leading late into the game in the fourth quarter. It was almost mathematically uh, a Rockets win. It was probably like a 98% chance they win. LeBron had two late turnovers, and then he just decided, I'm gonna make up for him, and he just had a crazy steal. He had game time three, and then it's all history. Lakers win in OT.
Yeah.
Go up 3-0. No team
Let's
has ever come back from 3-0.
talk about the Eastern Conference. The Pistons lose game one, and man, I think it was like a shock to the system that they lost. But they did come back the second game and win it. I still get the Pistons in that one. Um, Hawks actually won one. 76ers won one. Um, yeah, I think Knicks and Celtics still have those series, but just to get one, so you don't get swept. Um, always good.
Yeah, the Raptors win the home. I mean, it's basically home game wins except for the Hawks and
Yeah.
the 76ers did still win on the road, but they lost at home, so just gave it back. The Hawks stole one and then they went at home. CJ McCollum, Jalen Johnson playing great. Basically the only two keeping them alive. Kuminga did have a good game off the bench last game. Um, them three, I think they scored like 75 points for the team. So, um, that's gonna be tough. I don't know how they're doing it, but I think each game has been decided by 1 point. Except for the first game.
Knicks
Game
Hawks.
two, yeah, uh, game two, Hawks won 107, 106, and then game three they won 109, 108. So, 1 point is a deciding factor there. And then like you said, Pistons Magic. Uh, Unfortunate. I think the Pistons probably got the fifth best team on the East side with the Magic, who just were dealing with injuries and a lot of stuff this year. Um, they're a lot better than the 8 seed, but yeah, I think Pistons should still beat the Magic. Um,
I mean, it wasn't really that close in game two, if I remember
yeah,
correctly. So
but if there's a team I think that could put up a fight with them, it's going to be the Magic. Um, I just don't think they could have got an easier series. They could have got the 76ers, which I think would have been an easier series for them. But uh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's it. NBA playoff update. On to I just mentioned the spin on the on the Google
the
Doc for a
last two
couple of weeks
weeks.
now. Just haven't got time to it. But the Live Golf uh could be gone after this year. The CEO did say they are going to finish out the year with their events that are scheduled. But the PIF just may stop funding. They got other stuff going on, like maybe a war that they have to fund. So, and I think they're just losing interest. I mean, the PIF is funding numerous sports leagues, and Live Golf may be one of those leagues that they stop giving money to. Bryson DeChambeau has said that he's going to stick with the league. They had a players' meeting trying to figure something out and see if they can scrounge up, money of their own. I don't know, something. He wants to keep the league going. Um, just weird. Um, you know, PGA Tour is almost there, and getting rid of this league. Just gotta stick it out a couple more years, maybe. But
I mean, they made an effort, but it's hard when there's an established organization already, a league already, and then you try to come in and do all this stuff, especially when you come in and everyone's already against you, uh, funding this league. So,
no,
like you said, there's a lot of other stuff that they're funding, a lot of other stuff going on, in the world. Um, but how much did they really even make off of it? I feel like because
they
in
don't. They
every
don't make.
league,
They don't make
yeah, in every
anything.
league they have, they pay ridiculous. In everything they pay ridiculous. Even I think they fund some esports teams. They pay them ridiculous money. Like there's like little and in like esports and stuff, there's literally no payoff. Like
No,
so, I don't even know what's the point.
they just got
They
trillions of dollars that they could
just
just
got stuff
spend.
money to spend.
Yeah, they just have oil money that they just spend.
That's
And
crazy.
because only like 15,000 people max watch Live Golf when
Yeah,
it's on.
like yeah,
And
like
that's just in
no
like a weekend.
audience. There's
Yeah.
no like commercial money coming in. No ad money. So it's
Yeah.
like, and even like, why do you like Bryson? Was it DeChambeau or whatever?
Yeah.
what's the point? You made your bag. Get out of there. It's a
Yeah,
sinking ship. Just go to PGA, do whatever rules they want you to do, like what, pay $2 million or something to a charity, like whatever it is.
yeah,
Just take it on the chin. You're gonna spend money you said anyways to keep it going. So it's like, look, it didn't work out. Who cares? Go back.
yeah. Supposedly he was one of the players that got paid up front 500 million. So
I probably spent it already.
just insane. I couldn't imagine.
Like I can't even imagine on one player spending 500 million up front, not like it's over 10 years like in baseball, up front.
Yeah, deferred.
And then you're like, yeah, well, you know what? We're just not gonna fund it anymore.
Yeah, see ya. See you later.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, more updates to come. Just this is going on for about 3 weeks now, so 4 weeks. No movement. Let's end it with a NFL pick'em. How about that?
Let's do it.
NBA, NFL, just for the draft. All right, Minnesota
Minnesota.
Viking. Randy Moss.
Adrian Peterson,
Oh yeah, Adrian Peterson.
one of the best seasons ever.
Yeah. Rams.
Terry Holt,
Cooper
uh,
Cup.
Cooper Kupp. I mean Puka Nacua, probably.
Oh yeah, Puka Nakua.
Probably Puka.
Probably Puka. Guy's insane. Wow, they even changed the logo on it here, huh? New York Jets, Jets, Brees Hall,
Justin Fields.
Le
Um,
Le'Veon Bell.
ooh,
Uh,
but not on the Jets. I think
oh
it'd be
yeah,
the
not
Steelers, more
it's
of the
Steelers,
Steelers.
yeah. Wide receiver.
Garrett Wilson,
What's like a old timey?
Terry Owens, Joe Namath.
Is there any tight end? No. Oh,
Can't think of anyone on that team.
can't think of anyone
Who's ever been good
either.
on the Jets? There's someone
Mark Sanchez, butt fumble.
butt fumble.
Like I feel like there was a running back, but I can't think of anyone.
Matt Forte, Brees Hall.
I guess we just go Garrett Wilson
I don't think he's gonna have it, but you can. I'm
or
trying to think. I can't think of a Jet. I don't know why.
yeah. I can think of Plaxico. Was he on the Jets? No.
I think that if he had a
At the
great season,
end.
it'd be again with the Giants.
Yeah. God, I
Skill
cannot.
Burris shot himself in the leg. Oh, Brandon Marshall.
I
I don't even know if he would have had a great season there. He had
don't
like one of the best seasons.
I don't think so
He
either.
that's more of a Bronco or a Bears season. Well, we only said basically Brees Hall, Le'Veon Bell,
Chris Ivory. Wow, what a name.
or whoever, I don't even remember
Garrett
or
Garrett
Garrett
Wilson.
Wilson. So it's either Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, probably
Let's go
whoever you want.
Garrett Wilson. That's bad.
Oh, that's awful.
Steelers. Shit. Uh,
This one's Le'Veon Bell, probably Jerome Bettis.
Steelers. How
I
about
think it'd be Le'Veon Bell.
how about Heinz Ward?
I mean, Hines Ward was like a good career. I don't know if it was like season wise.
Yeah.
You had
Who
to
we
find
say?
one season wonders pretty much. Or Antonio Brown was probably um the one.
Who did we say first?
Le'Veon Bell,
Decent.
Chad Ochocinco. I mean Jamar
Joe
Chase
Burrow
or Joe Burrow.
or Jamar Chase. Probably Jamar Chase,
Jamar
right?
Chase over Joe, right? Yeah.
Dolphins.
Tua. Who's tight end? So it has to be Jonnu Smith. Oh,
Yeah, this is all down bad.
yeah, this is probably the worst one we've ever done.
Tannehill,
Just go Tua. Tua's had a good year, you know.
Buffalo, Kincaid,
It's either King. All I know is Kincaid or the other guy, Dawson Knox.
Knox. Anyone old school? No,
I don't even know if
I
either of
don't
them.
not know any of those
Kincaid,
people.
just Kincaid.
Oh man, that's you
It
know,
was
at
good.
least we didn't
It was
get
still good.
decent. It was still good. What do we got?
Yeah, Josh Allen. Randy Moss
Mickey
over
Schuler, huh? I don't think we would have gotten that.
Marshall. Fuck.
Damn,
Well, I mean, yeah, we had a higher jet, but um, points wise, but
it wasn't
the position.
max like the other guys. Who was the first team? Vikings?
Yeah, we went Adrian Peterson.
Yeah,
That's tough.
that is
I don't
tough.
remember how many points he had, but
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of like, well, actually, no, never mind. Oh yeah, kind of like half like kind of old school guys. Marshall, Randy, Antonio Brown,
yeah, with Josh Allen and
1985, Mickey Schuler. So, all right, well, that sucked. Oh well.
that's
Hopefully
it.
everyone enjoyed episode 77. Let us know what you think about the NFL draft. Let us know, you know,
How do you
winners,
think your team did?
losers. Yeah, and how your team did. Maybe you didn't even pick in the first round, like the
Yeah,
Niners. All right,
or the Bengals, the
talk to you
Packers.
later.